I'm feeling a bit better. It's been like 2 days since I recorded Wednesday's video, but I did want to just let you guys know that I'm sorry about Wednesday's video. I originally wasn't going to do it, but I feel that it's best for creators to occasionally be as open with their community as possible, and hopefully, well then, that ruined the moment. But hopefully you guys did not mind it too much. Hopefully it didn't bring anybody else's mood down. I'm just hoping that like it kind of says something about the state of the game. But that being said, it's time to get back into the swing of things. Now, today's video was supposed to be a Mori ranking video, but I've been having trouble finding somebody to help me film it. So hopefully I get it done this week. But we'll see what happens. Other than that, today I thought it would be fun to go through and talk about one change that I would make for each killer. Now, this is not about reworks or like massive things like that. It's just one small change, whether that be a buff or a nerf, that I'd make to every single killer on the roster. And I can almost guarantee you I'm going to have some problems coming up with changes for some of them. But I also know that Spooky Loops did this like a year ago. So this is my chance to throw my hat in the ring. I don't know what the fuck that was. Let's get into it. This is kind of cool setup. I like this setup. This is I got the box crop. Anyway, Trapper. Everybody should know by now, if you've been watching my content for a while, that I am the general of the Let Trapper Spawn with all of his traps army. I do not care why you think he shouldn't. I made an entire video doing counter arguments. You can go watch that because I'm not going to argue with you in the comment section. Let Trapper spawn with all his goddamn traps. Next, the Wraith. The Wraith was actually kind of difficult for me to think of. Oh wait, should we turn the audio on? All right, now we got some noise. Now we got some noise and ain't just dead silent. Anyway, the Wraith. The Wraith, I think it would be fucking funny if the Wraith could pick people up while he's invisible. I think you should still be able to blind him, you know, so you can get your little saves, but I think it would be really funny if you went to, like, go and get your teammate and then they just got lifted up by an invisible force and started being carried. I think that would be really funny. So yeah, let the Wraith pick people up while he's invisible. The Hillbilly. The Hillbilly should definitely 110% be able to get more turning control. I think that the stiffness of the turn controls is a little shit. So in my opinion, I just think that we should just really give Hillbilly the ability to, a little bit similar to like a Reinhardt charge from Overwatch. I said this in my How to Fix Billy video. That's what I would do. The Nurse. I would reduce the range of her first blink to 12 meters instead of 20. And then her second blink's max should also be 12 meters so that she could go a total of 24 meters. But like severely reduce the distance of her first blink. I think her first blink goes way too fucking far. Huntress. Honestly, I don't really know. I think that I would maybe do something with her hatchets. I think that a built-in like landing zone for her hatchets should be put into the game, but it should be toggleable, right? Like I think you should be able to turn it on and off. I think that wouldn't be too bad. Or like something that like predicts the arc. Like when you're holding it, it has like a red line or something that doesn't go very far. Like a red line that like goes like maybe like 5 meters or something, just kind of shows you what the arc is going to be when you let it go. I think that'd be kind of neat. Meyers, remove the ability to run out of stalk on survivors. You should be able to, you should not run out of your power halfway through the match. You should be able to just stalk survivors infinitely. Hag, I would let Hag teleport across the map. I know there's already an iridescent add-on that does that. That, like, you know, it removes the range limitations on her teleport, and then you can manually teleport. But I don't think that we should have an iridescent add-on to remove the range. If a trap gets triggered across the map on fucking Temple of Purgation, I should be able to teleport to that trap. That's just me. You might think that's too powerful. I might say suck my dick. Doctor. What would I do to Doctor? I would probably make it to where the more madness tiers are in play, the bigger cooldown reduction on his static blast. I think that would be pretty cool, right? Like the more madness tier, like you could get like every madness tier like reduces the cooldown by like 1 second. So at max, what, 4 times 3 is 12? It would bring it from 60 seconds to 48 seconds. If you have all 4 of them at Madness 3. I just think that'd be a nice little quality of life. It'd be kind of cool. Bubba, I would remove Bubba's ability to rev his chainsaw next to a hook survivor. I think it should be similar to the twins where you got to be like 8 or 9 meters away. You shouldn't be able to rev your chainsaw right next to a hook survivor. Freddy, make Dream Pallets base kit. I don't know why. I don't know why they're not. I don't know why I have to get an add-on for this shit, but make Dream Pallets base kit. Pig, I would increase the number of her traps to 6 base kit. Clown, what is this outfit? When did I put this on him? I don't remember equipping this. Anyway, Clown, I would remove the visual blur from his bottles, and do like a something along the edges of the screen. I think I don't like the motion sickness blur that his bottles have. I don't know why that's in the game, but I don't like it. You know what I mean? Or at least like get rid of like the waves and stuff and just like maybe make it a little blurry. You know what I mean? I think that would be fine. Spirit. Honestly, I would give some sort of visual indicator that she's coming. I don't like it. This is just mostly me as a hard of hearing person. I don't like that Spirit's only counter is auditory. So I would like something like, even if it's like subtle footprints or something, or like a little trail that's drawn, and you can make it subtle, right? You don't have to make, you just make it subtle that she's in the area. You don't have to give me an exact location. I just want something to tell me she's in the area. Legion. Fuck. I don't know. I just, like, honestly, what I would do to Legion is rework the power, because I cannot fucking stand his power, man. I would speed up. I would reduce the amount of time it takes to mend with Legion. Is probably what I would do. That's probably what I would do. I don't know what I would reduce it to, but I'd probably reduce the amount of time it takes to mend with Legion. Plague. Remove, this is very, very niche. I understand this. But remove healing with her pools reduces your emblem points. That is so stupid to me. That there's an entire emblem video coming, by the way, but much like the info perk video, it's just going to take me a long time. But I don't understand the fact that when you heal with her pools, it automatically heals you. So I don't know why that's got to take away from my emblem points, because it's not like they heal with the pools, or they cleanse the broken and then they go and get healed by another survivor. No, the instant they cleanse with the pools, it heals them back to full. So take that away. Let me keep my emblem points, damn it. It should not be impossible to get iridescent emblems with Plague. Anyway, Ghostface, survivors on hook or in the dying state should not be able to reveal you. That's how I would do it. Demogorgon, I would give him 7 portals instead of 6. I don't understand why there's only 6. I think 7's fine. Truly and honestly, you could probably give him 8 portals and it wouldn't be game breaking, but we'll stick with 7. The Oni, I would give him an add-on. I don't know which add-on I would replace, but I would give him an add-on, probably purple or eerie, that makes it to where whenever you go into your power, the auras of all survivors are revealed to you for like 5 seconds. That's what I would do. That's an add-on I would give him. Deathslinger, yeah, this shit needs to fucking go. Give Deathslinger a 24-meter radius, and then give him like an Old West lullaby if it fucking makes you happy. But no more 32-meter radius, 24-meter radius for my boy. Pyramid Head, I know that this would have to come with something else, but I truly and honestly believe he should have an iridescent add-on. This is the change to the chalice. Where's that fucking chalice at? This thing should be changed to where you inflict torture. Oh, you guys couldn't see it. It was behind my camera. Anyway, his chalice should be changed to inflict torture whenever he hits you with a rites of judgment. Or the punishment of the damned. His shooty. When his shooty hits you, the chalice inflicts torment. Blight, I would honestly just do some like overhaul to his hitboxes. I hate that like 90 or not 90. I'd say probably about 55% of the objects in this game, you just slide off of them. You can never collide with them. So I would just do an overhaul to that. Twins, I would make the switch time between Charlotte and Victor the same. So right now it's like 0.3 seconds or 0.6 seconds or something like that to switch from Charlotte to Victor. And then the switch from Victor to Charlotte is like 3 full seconds. I would take that away and make them both like 0.6 seconds. Or I'd average it out and do like a second. It takes a second to switch between either of them. A little bit of consistency would be nice. Trickster, he's getting some big changes on the PTB right now, which we don't know if are going to be pushed to live. But honestly, as he stands right now, my change would be to let you hold on to main event indefinitely until you actually want to use it. Because I hate that you get it, it takes you forever to get it, and then it goes away way too fast. You're like forced to use it as soon as you get it, which is stupid. Nemesis. I would add that infected survivors have like a pheromone that it attracts the zombies. So basically like the zombies have a little detection radius and a movement speed, but but their detection radius is increased for survivors who are infected, right? So instead of the zombies having a detection radius on themselves, the survivors would have a detection radius that alerts the zombies. So the survivor is actually the one with the detection. And then when the zombie enters that, or when the survivor's infected, that detection radius grows. And so it alerts the zombies to them earlier. And when the zombies are chasing an infected survivor, they get like a little speed boost. Not much, like just a small one. Maybe make them as fast as the survivors, right? Like give them like 4.0 or something like that. I think that would be fine. Pinhead. I don't know if it's a bug, but it looks like they changed his teleport logic since I last checked it, which is fairly frustrating. He now teleports in front of you for some reason, and I don't know why that is. But I think I would I would make it, I would change it back to where he teleports behind you, but I think they should give like a set distance. Like he teleports 10 meters behind you, and then if it's obstructed, it moves. Like it moves in like a 10-degree radius or something, right? So if you've got your back directly to a wall, he spawns on either side of you, and then if you're like tucked in a corner, he spawns like in front of you, right? But it just like, it keeps moving 10 degrees until he's not obstructed anymore. I think would be a really good way to do it. Sodica, oh, sorry, no, Artist. I think I would... I don't actually know. What would I do with Artist? I think that if you run into her bird, it should, or when you're cleansing her birds, it should hinder you by like 1%. Like it, while you're cleansing her birds, or at least give that to like an add-on. That while they're cleansing the birds, you get hindered. One or the other. I'll take either one of them. I think it's kind of silly that you can't hinder while cleansing her birds. Sadako, I would... make inserting tapes cleanse 4 condemn bars instead of 3. Either that, or I make them cleanse half of the condemn bars while cleansing all of it if it's 2 or less. You know what I mean? So like if it's 3, it cleanses 1.5. If you're at 3, it cleanses 1.5. If you're at, 6, it cleanses 3. I think my first idea is better. It cleanses, I think it should cleanse 4 instead of 3. I think cleansing 4 instead of 3 would be fine. The Dredge. The Dredge, I would just honestly, man, this is so hard because this is technically one change for each killer, but what the Dredge really needs is for more maps to have more lockers. So... I don't know. I would like to, no, you know what? Make the motherfucker quieter. I hate how fucking loud they are. So I would lower the passive audio of the Dredge so that when you're undetectable, you're actually freaking undetectable. You know what I mean? Whiskers, I would redo his hitboxes. Wesker mains, I really don't give a shit. I am so tired of being hit by bullshit Wesker techs. I have this clip. If I remember, I'll throw it into the, I'm probably not going to remember, but if I remember, I'm going to throw it into the editor. But I'm going to use my phone here to show you what happened. So, Wesker's over here, and he's charging up his hentai grab, right? And I'm down here, and he's aiming for me. Now, right before he lets go, a Jake got in the way, so it's directly between me and the Wesker, and the Wesker literally curved around the Jake. He didn't like go to the side or anything. No, he went straight for the Jake. He went straight for him, and then he fucking went around him like a little fucking, like the Jake was like a cylinder. He just went around him and then went through and hit me. The Jake tried to body block for me, and he still managed to catch me because Wesker's hitbox is dog shit. It is one of the most inconsistent, buggiest things in the game, and it's so freaking baffling to me that Wesker mains will look at all the shit you can do with him and go, yeah, it's just fine. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine that I can slide from the complete opposite side of Shaq and catch you on the other side. Like, come on, bro. Come on. The Knight, let you drop your guards off edges. I have more that I would like to do with the Knight. I have an entire how to fix Knight video in the works. But I think the Knight, you should be able to drop your guards off ledges. I think that'd be cool. Skull Merchant. Honestly, God, she's just good now. She's not that bad now. Who was I talking to? Was it Slade? One of my community members is a big Skull Merchant main, and he said that he would remove the haste from placing a drone, and I think I agree. I think the undetectable's enough. Or did he say he would remove the hinder when the claw trap got equipped? One or the other. I can't remember which one it was, but I personally, I think the undetectable's enough. I don't think you need haste after you place a drone. Do you get haste after you place a drone? Am I just wrong? Yeah, it doesn't give you haste. So yeah, I would remove the hinder when they get scanned by a drone with the claw trap. I think that's a little much. I'd remove the hinder for sure. Singularity, honestly, just change the way fucking EMPs work. They were a terrible mechanic to begin with. It doesn't matter how long you make them take to print. The way I would do EMPs is as long as you're holding an EMP, that box you took the EMP from can't print any more EMPs. So there's only ever a maximum of 4 on the map at any given time, is the way I would do it. Finally, finally, we got the Xenomorph. The only thing I would change about her is I would give a visual indicator to the tail attack. Much like Spirit, I don't like that the only counterplay to her is hearing. So I would give a visual wind up to the tail attack. And yeah, that's about it. So that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. 22 minutes was a little bit longer than I thought it was going to take, but hope you enjoyed today's video. Let me know what you think. Tell me what changes you'd make to certain killers or all of them. I'd be willing to read quite a few of them. I'm sorry I haven't been replying to as many comments lately. It's not about being like overwhelmed or anything. It's just sometimes I read a comment and there's really nothing more for me to say. Most of the time, if I agree with the comment, I'll like hit a like on it. And then sometimes like past the first like 6 or 7 hours, I really just kind of stop reading comments. Past the first day, I typically don't read any of them. Just because, you know, it's a new day and more stuff's coming. And this is not to like be like, I'm too big for you guys. It's just kind of how I do things now. But as always, before we get out of here, let me go ahead and give a special thank you to my channel members, Peter RJ, Cinegrim, The Cannibal Main, Spirit Upgrades, and Nuclear Bomb. If you guys want to find out how to become a channel member today and get perks, including seeing videos early and the special thank you, make sure you hit that join button down below. I love you guys so much, and I will see you tomorrow.